Hi, I'm Kathy Rentz from the University of Cincinnati.
And I'm Paula Lentz from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. We are the authors of Business Communication, a problem-solving approach. We're going to describe the features of our product that will help build your students' communication skills.
Being able to communicate clearly and appropriately is, of course, essential to communication problem solving, as shown in the Venn diagram.
Clear communication, critical thinking, and visual rhetoric come together to create the sweet spot for effective business communication problem solving. But while all three of these areas receive strong coverage, clear communication is the dominant piece because writing and speaking are the main ways that business people get things done.
To support both writing and speaking, we stress the importance of audience awareness, without which even the most eloquent, correct wording will fail. This checklist helps students think carefully about their message recipients. And since adaptation to the audience is our core communication principle, it is reinforced throughout the text.
To help students specifically with their written communication, Chapter 2, Writing Effectively for Your Audience, Purpose, and Medium, discusses the writing process, complete with advice about using different tech tools for each stage of the process. It also discusses the different media for written communication so that students can choose the right medium for each situation.
Then we devote 5 chapters to messages, proposals, and reports. We also include a supplementary chapter on citing sources. And for every type of document or message we cover, we provide bad and good handlings of a sample communication problem. We also provide numerous annotated real-world examples to illustrate how to apply the principles in the text, like this one for a routine request. These examples model how to use clear, appropriate wording, as well as a logical, strategic structure and helpful formatting.
To cover oral communication, we provide 2 in-depth chapters, and we cover networking and interviewing in the job search chapter as well. Chapter 13, Delivering Business Presentations and Speeches, provides students with skills they need to speak in large group or more formal business settings. It offers strategies for planning presentations, creating and using visual aids, delivering information, managing audience interactions, and giving team presentations. Chapter 14, Putting Interpersonal Communication Skills to Work in Conversations and Meetings, prepares students to communicate in less formal, everyday contexts. Specifically, students learn about nonverbal communication, active listening, and strategies for engaging in small talk and conversations, handling difficult conversations, giving and receiving feedback, resolving a conflict, negotiating, and leading meetings and teams. And because we know that our students will not always be able to text or email their messages, we also provide techniques for talking on the phone and using voicemail. Because students will most likely immediately use their professional communication skills in an employment internship, our Chapter 15, Communicating in the Job Search, prepares them to anticipate questions, prepare answers, remain calm, control the dialogue, and lead an employment interview.
Of course, the job search chapter also includes numerous examples of employment documents, such as resumes and cover letters, and many other features help students with both written and oral communication. Our chapter on writing effective sentences and paragraphs coaches students on using an appealing, readable style, avoiding common stylistic problems, and creating a coherent message. To further address common writing problems, we end each chapter with a Power Charge Your Professionalism quiz that tackles a grammar issue related to the chapter. The supplemental chapter on correctness provides a thorough grammar refresher, and Learn Smart Achieve, an adaptive tool within Connect, complements business communication and problem-solving approach by helping students with foundational communication skills.
Throughout, you and your students will find advice for approaching common communication contexts and genres in business, including using the direct plan for most routine messages, the indirect plan for most types of bad news messages, and persuasive strategies for selling or proposing ideas. The annotated examples illustrate these approaches using common business genres such as letters, emails, and reports so that students can model these formats in their own work.
Additionally, every chapter includes Communication Matters and From the Tech Desk boxes. As this sample Communication Matters box shows, this feature shares advice and examples that will help smooth students' transition to the professional workplace. And here's a sample from the Tech Desk feature To plan and communicate well, students must know what kinds of communication technologies are available, how their usage differs, and how to use them well. This feature builds upon the technology discussion in the chapters and highlights communication tools used for every phase of the writing process.
For a more detailed look at our coverage of style, grammar, and structure, watch our video on this topic.
We also have a follow-up video on cross-cultural communication and on relationship building, each of which is covered in its own chapter. We hope you'll take a look, or visit our website via the link shown on your screen to learn more.